Okay, question 13 of the madasmaths.com MP1 series, paper N. We've got f of x equals the natural logarithm of 5x squared plus 9x plus 5. Show that the statement f of x is positive for all real values of x is in fact false. Right, so this is a logarithm function. So what does that look like? This looks like this. And it crosses the x-axis when x equals 1. So really, I've got to be able to show that x, or rather, I've got to show that this whole input here can somehow be between 1 and 0. So I've got to show that quadratic can take a value between 0 and 1. So if I can find a particular value of x that will spit out a value between 0 and 1, then I'm all golden. So, well, how do I do that? Well, let's try completing the square on this. So I've got 5 lots of x squared plus 9 over 5x plus 1. So I've got 5 lots of x plus a half of 9/5 is 9/10 squared, minus that squared is 81 over 100, plus 1, which is 100 over 100. 100 minus 81 over 100 is plus 19 over 100. So I'll have x plus 9/10 squared. That's my 5. If I expand all this, I'll get 5 lots of x plus 9/10 squared plus 19 over. Now 100 divided by 5, because now we've times the whole thing by 5, is going to make that 20. And lo and behold, when x equals minus 9/10, so that this whole bracket equals to 0, I will get a minimum value of 19 over 20. And 19 over 20 is in fact less than 1 but greater than 0. So that will output a negative, well, this whole thing will equal 19 over 20 when x equals 9/10, negative 9/10. And when that equals 9 over 20, then ln of 19 over 20 will indeed, in fact, be negative. Therefore, this is completely false. So it didn't ask me to find the range of values for x for which it's false, but I guess I've proven by counterexample that this is indeed false.